forget that was covered. I should stop doing that, to be honest. Here, let's... There. Yeah, my hair's a little bit crazy. I'm in my stuff. Here, hold on. Let me turn off this light so we get the full essence of Outlast. So I know it's a little bit early, couple minutes early. We're gonna wait until 6 o'clock to actually play, but this is Justin Christ Gaming, Five Nights at Freddy's, or not Five Nights at Freddy's. Sorry, I was talking to my cousin about that. That might be next, to be honest, with how he's saying that it. And I was actually planning on playing it anyway. But this is Outlast. Hopefully, I've looked up how long it should take for Whistleblower. It said it should only take 1 to 2 hours. Assuming you're just going in, you're not getting every achievement or anything, which we're not doing. I used to be a completionist. I'm not going to be that person anymore unless the game calls for it. So you're talking about like Assassin's Creed. I'll probably try 100% complete that. But with that being said, I'm out. Whistleblower beats the main campaign, and I was actually talking to my wife, and I'm thinking like the time frame between the OG campaign and the Whistleblower campaign. I think it's like man, I got this crazy hair right here. Hold on one second. This crazy hair, bruh. Been just crazy running. Let's see. That thing is going to drive me nuts. Who cares? Right? I'm not dressing to impress. But I'm thinking when he sent that email and then he's going through all this stuff, I don't know if the original campaign and Whistleblower was happening at the same time or not, or if the OG is happening months afterwards, which I might look up after I complete the game, just to, because I'm curiosity killed the cat. I'm a big fan on knowing that stuff. Hey, what's up? You want to say hi? Magpie said hi to everyone. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. She brought me her water. I will say, since I am Christian, even for people who aren't Christian, there's a show. I don't care too much about it. The early 2000s was a good time for movies. Horror movies, a lot of classics out there. I say classic, makes me feel old. But it's getting there. It's getting there. So Saw, like the first Saw came out 2000s. I think it was like some parts of Scream came out in 2000s, early 2000s. My Bloody Valentine, that's 2010s. Avengers, a lot of action superhero movies. I mean, that was goated. For the younger generation who don't understand that, go back and watch the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and you'll understand. But there's this show, like, I don't know if it was TLC or CMT, but there's this thing, it's called Trading Spouses. That's what it's called. And basically what it is let's say you have Jill and Jane, right? They both have families. They both have husbands, no matter what. They always have husbands. Some have kids, some don't. Well, what happened is Jill and Jane, they would go to the other person's house. So Jane will be at Jill's house. Jane will be, you know what I mean. And some of them, it's different. Like, some of them you would have to, like, Jill would have to live the way Jane lives for a week. And then after that week, she would implement her own values on the house, whatever that sees fit. Whether it's cleaning or organization, that kind of stuff. Well, same, vice versa. And then they would come back and, like, it's supposed to be a um like eye-opening experience. It's supposed to, you can't do it if you're closed-minded. Don't, I say don't do it at all. But yeah, well, there's one episode that we watched because my wife's like, hey, you should definitely watch this, and the title of it is enough to scare anyone away, and it's called Christian Warrior. Like, you can look it up, God Warrior or whatever. Just look it up. And I think everybody, Christian or non-Christian, should watch it, because everybody needs to know that that is not okay, and is able to speak out against it. The whole time I was like, and there's not only her, but her friends abuse the crap out of this one woman who is an astrologist. She's a hypnotist or whatever, which I don't believe in that stuff. I don't. But she had more open-mindedness, more respect, more everything. Her whole family, even her husband, was he was saying that he was making this lady uncomfortable, and was like, in breakfast, it's like, everybody went to eat, and then one of the kids was like, hey, we should say grace. And like, even the kids was being respectful to that, acting more Christian than this lady who claimed to be Christian. And this godly woman would like hear astrology and be like, nope, I'm not, no, screw that, don't want to hear about it, I'm not opening those doors. Yes, okay, you don't want to have that your main output. You don't want to have that the main people you hang out with, because you can delve into that. I will say that it's like being best friends with a drug addict, or someone who's addicted to alcohol, because then peer pressure would get you, and you dive into that. If you believe in that stuff, go for it, but don't rub your belief on other people. Now, we can talk, like anybody in chat, you can talk about astrology. Now, be open-minded to talk about it and learn about it. And guess what? I'm praying that you will be open-minded to Christianity, and I will talk about Christianity. But the way she did it was, oh, I don't want to hear about astrology, but let me talk about Christianity. And of course, she pushed everyone away. And moral of the story is, call it out. Whether you're Christian, non-Christian, doesn't matter. People needs to start calling out bad behavior, no matter what. And who cares if it's your business or not? Sometimes all it takes is one person, and you don't even have to be like, oh, this isn't right. With a Christian, it's the easiest thing possible. Easiest thing. You can be just like, you claim to be Christian, but you're not acting very Christian, and in fact, you're being judgy. And actually, the same woman was like, at one point, she's like, I pray to Mary, Jesus, and Joseph. Well, but God calls us to pray to one God, and that's Him. And that's Catholics' belief. You can believe in that. I will say that will lead you astray. But I just want to put it out there. Definitely watch that. You don't have to watch all of it. Just get the generic spiel of it, what happened and stuff, and be more open-minded. But at the same time, do have your heart guarded for that stuff, because you don't want to delve in it yourself. Don't go that far. But it's okay to talk about it. It's okay. It's not gonna, as long as you don't have that stuff around your house, you're not gonna invite the crap in. It's just crazy. It's okay to have them over. You're supposed to open your house to people like that, even. I mean, God calls us to love everyone. And, like a Christian, with that person, sometimes to love them is to call them out. Jesus loved everyone, but did he sit back and let people ruin a temple by making it basically a market? No, he went in there and flipped tables because he was mad. I don't blame him.